Hey everybody, it's Five. We're checking out Diggums. This is a game I've not played before. We're gonna give it a playtest and see if we can give some useful feedback. Apparently I'm already playing in the background here. Uh, let's see. I've got the game page open. Let's just look at it together because this is one of these games where it's embedded in the web page here. So it simply says move the mouse to turn the drill, WASD to steer, don't run out of fuel or you will be stuck forever. So I don't know if there's a way to restart this or if I need to, but it looks like I've cleared a few blocks already. Okay, so I had to click in the window here to get the WASD keys to respond. Or wait. Oh, okay. So after I jump up in the air, I get stuck in the ground. Or I did that time. So yeah, it looks like I don't know if this is intended or Alright, so I think that's a jump. It's like super high and floaty. Um, yeah, it looks like I can just kind of get stuck in things randomly, and like I said, I don't know if that's intended or if that's some buggy collision. It does look like when I fall down, sometimes I kind of land on the surface, sometimes I kind of land in it. Like right now, if I press up, it's not doing anything, which I assume is because of this collision being buggy. Also, it's not my drill thingy is no longer getting rid of what's below me. It seems. So yeah, as of right now, I don't appear to be able to interact with anything to make this free me. So we might have a soft lock situation. I can't find any way to reset the game, so I might just hit F5. Try running it again here. So we can go left and right. Movement's a bit slow. I can press up to do like this mega jump. We've got fuel cell upgrade. I don't know if I can click on these with the mouse. Obviously, I don't have anything to spend. Um, so it looks like just digging into the ground, the numbers on the top left have gone up a bit. Might be nice to have some kind of feedback that you're actually getting something when you do this. It's a little more obvious because if I didn't happen to look up in the top left corner here, I wouldn't have noticed that. Obviously, this is in a pretty early state, but that kind of thing is helpful. I don't know exactly. Oh, the numbers are already gone. Is it because I touched? Do I just touch this with my red body to make things happen? Oh, I think that's what's happening. So that's a little weird because like if I just want to go up to the surface, it's really likely that I'm just gonna like run into one of these, especially with how like insanely floaty the jump is. So I don't really like the idea of you just like touch one of these with your body. Um, if that's what's going on, it looks like I got $20. I prefer to like interact with this in some other way. Maybe just click on it or whatever. If you're gonna have mouse control. Um, where is my fuel? Oh, I think the red is the fuel. Is it? I think it's going down even when I'm not doing anything, which is the first time I've noticed that. Okay, I didn't get much back for my efforts so far. So I'm assuming you don't want to just dig straight down. Well, I guess you can kind of stick to the wall. So I don't know if that's again, I don't know, maybe that's intended. Since that means you can climb vertically quite easily. As such, there's a different color. Alright, we got some nitrogen, it looks like. Yeah, if I want to go up. Oh, I can just hold up, apparently. I think. Wait, what? I guess if I just hold up, press and hold up, it just kind of goes straight up for as long as I want. But if I ever release it, then it doesn't keep going up anymore. So that's unexpected. A little strange. I mean, if this is meant to be like a thing where you can fly, I would kind of expect that if I let off the button for a moment, I could just kind of keep going upwards. If I press it again, you know. Whereas the way it is, it seems like the only way you can maintain your upward momentum is to press and hold it without letting go of it at any point. Seems a bit strange. Let's see what else we can find. I don't know if the down, like the S key, does anything appreciable here. I guess we want to go for the nitrogen because it seems less common. And then there's some dark purple hydrogen, looks like. Seems like things are getting a little bit darker in general. I'll try going back. Oh. Yeah, if you touch the walls, you can't. You can move away from it, but you can't like move upwards. So if I accidentally kind of touch this wall and then I want to do the jumpy boosty thing, whatever, just doesn't do anything, which is mildly annoying. I'm pretty close to running out of fuel here. Let's actually just drop down here because I assume we'll get more betterer things if we go down deeper. Or is it, I guess maybe there's only 3 resources though, because there's only 3 listed up here, so I don't know if there's going to be anything else I encounter. Yeah, the left and right movement feels too slow, I would say, and the vertical is a bit too out of control. I'd like to be able to do just like little boosts instead of, like if I just barely tap, I go really high, so. Oh. And yeah, it's a little awkward if I accidentally have the drill thing facing down and I just want to land on the ground, but instead I start digging into it. So we got stuck again. I guess we can do that. We get more fuel. Let's see what upgrade does. Did I upgrade? I think this went down. I don't know if that means I can drill faster, maybe. There's not really any indication of anything like an upgrade having occurred here. So it seems like I'm getting hydrogen the least, so maybe that's actually the most valuable of the things. That seems to make sense to me. So yeah, I guess it's kind of funny how you can kind of, it almost feels like doing a wall jump or something. Let's see, let's get the fuel. Then I have 430 left. Upgrade. Okay, maybe it boosts up your maximum fuel. Is that what happened? All right, let's go down. I don't want to. I'm curious, like if I just go as deep as I can, if like anything new will show up. If not, we might just assume that, you know, for all we know, the developer may intend to put more stuff down here at some point. Could just be that it's very early and we haven't gotten around to adding more stuff yet. Looks like we're getting a higher frequency of green. Yeah, I'm getting a little concerned about like how long is it going to take me to get back up. So this is I've played a game similar to this in the past, and I think one of the things that I find a bit challenging about this concept is that there's this idea that you want to manage your fuel, so it's like it's always going to run out. At some point, so you're kind of trying to dig as deep as you can, and then sort of pushing your luck in some fashion because you want to get the maximum profits, but you also have to ensure that you can get back up the surface in time to refill your fuel, or you game over. And the tricky part of that is just the idea of the player being able to gauge how. Oh, that's just another part I already mined. It's tricky for the player to be able to gauge like exactly how far down they can go and how long it's going to take them to get back up. You're really, as the player, you're just kind of guessing and hoping for the best, and I don't find that necessarily works very well for a game. You know, you kind of want the player to be able to make informed decisions. So sort of like the further down you go, the sketchier it gets in terms of like, okay, how long is it actually going to take me to get back up to the surface? And if you guess wrong, then you just die, and then it's game over, and it's not necessarily very fun. So I'm not sure like how you would go about. I guess you could do something like maybe if you had a readout of how deep you are, and then maybe if you had some simple way of kind of mathing out, or maybe just some kind of readout about like how high this much, or how quickly you could return to the surface with the current amount of fuel, you know, to cross that distance. So like if you know, okay, I'm 1,000 meters deep and I have enough fuel to get up, you know, 1,200 meters before I run out or something like that, then you might be able to make a more informed decision about it because you have, you know, more information to work with. Given the fact that you don't necessarily always go straight up or straight down, depending on how you choose to dig stuff, that might, you know, complicate it a little bit. So you actually have to, you know, make a bit more of a determination than, you know, doing the math with the assumption that you're going straight up, maybe. But it would give you a lot more information to work with. That one was very dense. So it seems like the brighter the color, the denser it is with materials, I guess. I'm stuck again. All right. More fuel, upgrade. I think the upgrade just makes the fuel bar longer, but it's not by very much. It's not the most noticeable thing. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's much more game to find here. I get the impression that there aren't any new things down here to discover. Though I would expect, if the developer keeps working on this, that they would probably want to put more things down here. Otherwise, it would make more sense to just kind of, you know, mine the entirety of the surface rather than trying to dig down deeper. Probably wouldn't be much fun. I think the excitement of this kind of game is to see what's lurking down here, you know, so you kind of want to get down as far as you can, as fast as you can in some sense, but also, you know, get the goodies along the way, and manage the upgrades and stuff. But let's go ahead and, I don't know, I'll grab this block and then go back up, and maybe we'll finish this up. I think this is early enough in development that we could probably call it here for the video. I don't think there's going to be much more to provide for any useful feedback. I'm sure the developer has plenty of ideas of what else they want to do. Oh, so that's a boo-boo. So I hit the upgrade before I got more fuel. So that's not very good. Because it spends all of your money as soon as you touch it. So maybe I do drill faster. I don't know. I know the surface layers are weaker, they're less dense or whatever. But I think maybe the upgrade does actually make me drill faster. So yeah, it'd be nice to have a little bit more feedback about stuff. Another thing I can imagine is somebody kind of getting lost where these upgrade things are apparently in a particular place in the world. I don't know how far left and right I can go. Just holding to the left. Yeah, you can go pretty far, and then I assume, like, how do you find your way back to the the all-important fuel and upgrade and sell centers? If you're like, if you went horizontally left or right, some significant amount, and then it's quite hard to. Oh, okay, it's quite hard to judge. How long it's going to take you to get back. So yeah, we can kind of see some of the generation here. I assume this is not intended, but oh wow, quite bright up there. It's cool just to see how much brighter everything is. I don't even know if I could get back to the place I was before I run out of fuel at this point. I mean, I still have quite a bit of fuel, but holy cow, okay. I fell down pretty fast and I don't go up nearly as fast, so. I wonder if it just stops at the bottom at some point too. Yep, okay, so there we go. I don't think there's any way for me to get back up there, but yeah, it might be nice to have a clear way for the player to get back to the important centers at the top there. Maybe just have a little arrow that points towards them or something, kind of omnipresent compass, if you will. But yeah, I hope this video is useful for you. I think apart from, just adding more stuff and whatever, the biggest thing would be, I think some of this collision is probably not working the way you intended to, so I would look into those bugs. That sort of thing is probably better to take care of before you do anything else, I would say. But interested to see where it goes. Hopefully you found this useful, and I will see you in the next video.